Hey guys, so welcome to the skeletal unit. If you recall when we did histology, we went over a very basic diagram of bone tissue, but as promised in the skeletal unit, we're going to get much more in depth with this particular diagram. If you recall, when we went over this basic diagram here, we had A representing the matrix, and B was showing our osteocytes. Remember, osteo is the prefix meaning bone, and cyte is the suffix meaning cell. And so this, just in general, was our bone tissue. But we're going to add to this, just so that we are a little more familiar with the makeup of bone as a connective tissue going into our skeletal unit. So hopefully I can keep this pretty organized for you. I'm going to try my best. Here where we have our osteocyte, we've got this black region here. Okay. However, this is actually showing a region that the osteocyte is sitting within. Okay. This is actually a lacunae, or lacunae is plural, lacuna is going to be singular. And the lacunae is actually a cavity. It's kind of like a hollow region that the osteocyte is going to sit within. So this is our cavity holding the osteocyte. Okay. And as you can see, we've got these lines kind of stemming from all of these lacunae. These lines also have a particular function. It's what we refer to as canaliculi. And these are the canals, or passageways that are going to connect our osteocytes to the nutrient supply. This entire circular unit here, if you can see that right there, this is what we call an osteon. You might also hear it referred to as a Haversian system, but this is like an entire unit. And then you can see that there's other osteons surrounding this one. The space in between is what we refer to as the interstitial lamellae, or lamella. And this is just going to be our region between osteons. The circular units here, as you can see, we have the osteon, which is this big circle that is kind of consisting of all these different bone structures within. Each circle kind of radiating throughout. This is our lamellae. So we have our lamellae and our interstitial lamellae, or lamella. Okay, and these are going to be arranged in concentric circles. last but not least, we've got this guy in the center here. This is what we refer to as our central canal. It might also be referred to as the Haversian canal. Let's get that labeled there, central canal. The central canal is where we're going to have kind of the passageway for blood vessels and nerves. So this is where those vessels are going to be carried throughout the bone. So carry blood vessels and nerves. Okay. And that's it for our bone tissue. All right. Stay tuned so that we can go over long bone anatomy.